This is Mike Mercy with Screen Education. I wanted to share with you that we have a new seminar under development that we're very excited about. The title of the seminar is How to Use AI Chatbots to Teach Yourself Anything. So the whole idea behind this seminar is we've studied how to use AI chatbots to accelerate self-learning. And unfortunately, a lot of people use them in very limited ways, right? So what this seminar is going to do is teach people how to use them in a more advanced way to really accelerate self-learning. Part of the goal is to try to turn everyone into a so-called autodidact or self-directed learner, right? And the idea is, if people who are autodidacts, right, they teach themselves new subjects just because they're excited about learning and they want to know about a lot of things, right? But there are other reasons to do this too. The motivation could be current events. You're frustrated. You really don't understand the history of Ukraine and what's really behind the Ukraine-Russia war, right? That might be a motivation or a reason you want to teach yourself something, or to argue more effectively or debate more effectively on social media. That's another reason, right? But it could also be to teach yourself a new skill, right? Just something, even a sport. You can actually use chatbots to help you, right? And the internet to help you learn new skills, like physical skills, like sports, right? But this could also be, for professional reasons too. To advance professionally, there might be things that you want to try to understand that no one's going to teach you in your job. And if you feel it's going to give you an advantage or help you do your job better, you could intentionally set about studying, teaching yourself this new topic using AI chatbots. So I'll just quickly give you an idea of. We think this is going to be a sophisticated seminar, so it's going to be complex and bring a lot of different dimensions to the subject. So it's not just about chatbots. So what we'll start off doing is in the seminar, talk about how, first of all, lay out how information is organized in our minds or our brains, right? How is knowledge organized, right? And then from there, we'll talk about, well, how do we learn? Given how knowledge is organized in the mind, how do we learn? What is learning, right? So get into like a deeper definition of learning. Then we'll apply that to the self-directed learning process, right? So if you want to teach yourself something, we've mapped out the process you have to go through. So we'll walk through that process. That'll serve as sort of like the framework for the whole thing. And then the next step is to talk about, well, how can AI chatbots help you at every step in that process, right? That's when we get into trying to reframe how you think about chatbots and what they can do for you. And then the final part is going to be, how do you apply this, right? So going through different scenarios like the ones I just laid out, professional purposes, to understand current events, personal interests, things like that, to develop a skill. So we think this will be, I think, a really cutting edge seminar, and it's going to give people, really simplify this process. There are people, true autodidacts, right? People who have always, it's just intuitive. They understand these things intuitively, and that's why they teach themselves things, right? But for people who don't intuitively understand it, there's that lack of understanding can be a barrier to saying, yeah, I'm going to teach myself this subject. I think this seminar is going to help open this possibility up for so many people. We feel like AI chatbots, they're going to be incredible in the education field, and especially in the self-directed learning or autodidactic self-learning, self-teaching field. So I think they'll be revolutionary, actually. So that's it. We'll keep people updated when the seminar is going to be introduced, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.